Damn, the bull bison just tossed a tourist 8 feet in the air at Yellowstone. I want to ask, what made it that angry? And how can you run that fast? And how can you just easily just toss someone in the air just like that? So fast, July 10th, Bridge Bay Campground, an agitated bull charged and flipped a man, despite the social distance, 100 yards, while the tourist was taking pics of it. That's according to the photographer, Mark Lloyd Mike, who helped us with the pictures. This is rather Yellowstone's second human bison incident in 2026, according to what Rossi wrote in Cowboy State Daily. So, what sparked the anger? Well, we don't know. Everyone is still confused because social distance was observed, but all biological observations lead to the rat season, RUT, season that runs from June to September, whereby there's a surge in testosterone. So basically, it's just mating season for the bisons, as the Force of Nature article says. It stems from the word roar. That's why you see during that season you hear the bison bellows, and explains the increased agitation and the sexual dimorphism, as Colin says in the Force of Nature article. So even though they eat less and they walk more and lose about 100 to 200 pounds, they still get angry. They still have energy. And talk about a summer body hack Love Island participants know nothing about. So yeah, I thought number 2 and 3, how does it run that fast and how does it headbutt that fast, have different answers, but it's the same nutrition answer. So just depends on the grass they eat and the digestive system that they have. So the fibrous grasses that they eat in the summertime is highly nutritious. It has 8-14% crude protein. It has, it's energy dense, and has many trace minerals. So to convert all that grass into the muscles and all that, you need the rumen in the bison's 4-chamber stomach. But it's one of the superstar ruminants that has a long 80-hour retention time. So that is extra time to maximally extract all the nutrition from the tough grasses and forbs that they have eaten, and helps the bulls bulk up on summer and build fat reserves for the rat season. Okay, but technically, how do they move fast? And technically, how do they headbutt someone in the air just like that? So how they move fast? Despite weighing 1,000 to 3,000 pounds, that's 400 kilos to a ton, bisons have a low center of gravity and powerful hindquarters and a massive shoulder. That is a hump of muscle that acts as a built-in stabilizer when they're running and a power generator. Don't forget the powerful legs with short ligaments for running up to 35 miles per hour. So now technically, how does it leave the person in the air? Easily, like they don't care. Well, we just have to put together their weight, their massive neck shoulder, and the muscle that they use in their traditional head-butting rivals for their polygamous marriages. So the necks flex and forward thrust, whatever they're fighting or someone they're just angry about for no good reason. The horns are the ones that add the impact. So it's just dense muscle and skeletal structure that has evolved for dominance fights. Okay, alright, that's it.